Coming up tonight on SLU News 22.
It's opening day in St. Louis.
SGA searches for a new chief of staff.
Overcome your fear of public speaking.
A promising new cancer drug.
Plus national news and weather, live from the Busch Student Center. This is SLU News 22.
Good evening, I'm Jill Swed.
And I'm Amanda Honigford.
Thank you for joining us this evening. The future SGA Executive Board is looking for a Chief of Staff. The Chief of Staff is in charge of helping with logistics of Senate meetings, as well as working closely with the Executive Board. Candidates must be familiar with social media and websites. If you are interested in applying, fill out the Google form that was sent in emails today by SGA. If you have any questions, please contact Ann Kinetic at aknezeti@slu.edu.
The Student Government Association is now accepting nominations for our End of the Year awards. Awards include the Joseph H. Hodes Student of the Year Award, the Mary A. Brummer Award, and George D. Wendell Civic Leadership Award. Please nominate students, faculty, staff, or administrators for these awards. The recipients will be celebrated on April 30th at SGA's End of the Year banquet. Nominations are due by Monday, April 14th, and by 6 p.m., and links to the nomination forms can be found in today's SGA email. If you have any questions, contact Jay Bryant, VP of Internal Affairs, at sga.internal@slu.edu.
Well, today was opening day here in St. Louis, and we had some concerns with rain for at least the start of the game, but things are starting to clear out now. We're just dealing with some overcast skies. Chief Meteorologist Sean Everson is here now with the first look at our forecast. And Sean, this rain is gone for good for now, right?
At least for now, Jill. Those showers did indeed drop nearly 2/3 of an inch of rain this morning and afternoon. Those showers moved off to the east. There were some showers at the start of the game, but now the game's almost completed. Those showers have moved off to the east, so we're still seeing a little bit of showers out east, down near Sparta, where they're recording temperatures in the mid-40s. Otherwise, we're all right around 50 degrees here. We're seeing a little bit of clearing out in Chesterfield. They're already up to 52 degrees. Overnight tonight, we'll only drop down to 44 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. I'll be back in just a few minutes to let you know about a warming trend as we head towards the end of the week. Back to you, Jill.
Thanks, Sean. Thanks, Sean. Join the public interest law group for the Ambulance Chase 5K run and 3K walk this Thursday, April 10th beginning at 6:30 at Morrissey Hall. Participants in this run will receive glow bracelets, a t-shirt, a free drink at Humphreys, and a chance for other prizes. Funds support law students who take unpaid internships for nonprofit organizations. It costs $20 to register, but only $13 for emergency workers such as EMTs, ER physicians and nurses, and police who will be honored at this event. You can register online at alumni.slu.edu/PILG5K14.
Relay for Life of St. Louis University will be held at 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. this Saturday, April 12th through Sunday, April 13th at Robert R. Herman Stadium. Relay for Life is the American Cancer Society's signature fundraising benefit for cancer research, patient care, recovery programs, education, and more. This year is the 11th year for Relays on SLU's campus. Over the years, SLU has raised more than $1.1 million. Visit slurelay.org to become a participant, make a donation, or purchase a luminaria.
All students, faculty, and staff are invited to attend a special showing of Speak, a documentary about overcoming fear of public speaking, at 3:30 p.m. this Thursday, April 10th, in the Center for Global Citizenship. This event will be hosted by SLU Learning and Development and District 8 Toastmasters International.
The annual Graduate Student Research Symposium will be held this Friday in the BSC. There will be 7 presentation panels beginning at 12:30 p.m. on the second floor in rooms 251 to 254. The research posters will be on display in the BSC multi-purpose room around 3 p.m. Appetizers and refreshments will be served. First, second, and third place will be awarded in the categories of biological science, physical sciences, social sciences, and humanities.
This Saturday, April 12th, join SLU-TV for a horrifying happy hour presented by Chiller TV. The event will take place at Vito's Sicilian Pizzeria and Restaurant at 8 p.m. from 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. That's midnight. Enjoy free food specials for guests who present a Chiller TV flyer and learn how to submit your short horror film for a chance to see it on air on Chiller TV. Make sure you follow SLU-TV on Facebook this week to find out how you can receive your Chiller TV flyer.
More than 81 Metro bus drivers called in sick today. Michael Brian, president of Local 788, which represents the bus drivers, said that though the union did not encourage the drivers to call in sick, this high absence rate may have to do with the frustration of recent contract talks, much of which surrounds the pension program. Many commuters are experiencing delays due to the shortage of bus drivers.
This Sunday, comedian Chelsea Handler will be performing at Scott Trade Center as part of her You Gotta Be Kidding Me live tour. Known for her outspoken role as the host of Chelsea Lately on E!, Handler is touring to promote her new book that was released on March 4th. In this collection of hilarious and absurd travel stories, Chelsea Handler recounts her favorite stories as well as giving her tongue-in-cheek guide to etiquette, hotspots, and answers some of her most asked travel questions. The show begins at 8 this Saturday, and tickets are still available through Ticketmaster. We'll be right back with your national and international news. Stay tuned. Welcome back. There are possible new developments in the search for Malaysia Airlines flight MH370. On Sunday, an Australian Navy vessel reported receiving signals on 2 separate occasions. These noises are similar to an airplane's black box. With the battery life of the plane's emergency beacon running out, it may take days to learn the source and location of these signals. But there is hope that this development may lead searchers to the aircraft just in time. Once a location is determined, a search on the ocean floor will be conducted to map out a debris field.
The Marines will allow women to repeat the grueling infantry officer course. Since the course was opened up to women in September of 2012, 14 female officers have attempted the test. Unlike their male peers, these female officers have not been allowed to repeat the course. Marine Corps Second Lieutenant Sage Santangelo said in an essay published in the Washington Post, quote, "I wish there'd been more time to train to the endurance test demands. The Marine leadership has said it doesn't want female lieutenants taking the course multiple times, at least until combat positions are available to women, because it doesn't want to delay the rest of their training," end quote.
Coming up next, your work week forecast. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Chief Meteorologist Sean Everson is here with us now with a look at our extended forecast. And we were saying goodbye to the rain finally today. We picked up quite a good amount of rain today, but you were saying earlier that we might be seeing some much warmer temperatures arriving by the middle of the week?
Yes, that is correct, Jill. We might still see a slight chance of rain again tomorrow, but not nearly as much as what we saw today. So if you're headed out to the ballpark here at SLU, as SLU returns home for their baseball game tomorrow night at 6 p.m., you should be okay, but in the morning time, you might want to bring your umbrella just to be safe. So it will be cloudy overnight, not much of a chance of rain. We'll see that slight chance of rain on Tuesday. Temperatures will still be in the upper 50s, maybe right around 60 degrees. As that moves out, we're going to see a major warm-up as a ridge builds in across our region, and we could even see some mid to upper 70s by Thursday. Today here at SLU, we saw a high of 52 degrees, 53 at Lambert, so well below our normal temperature of 65. But with the rain last night, we only dropped down to 43, which is where we should be at right around this time of year. Currently, we're still pretty warm as that rain has moved off to the east. We've actually raised a degree in the last few hours, up to 52 degrees with the wind out of the west around 10 miles an hour. As we progress through the night, the rain continues to move off to the east, so we'll see mostly cloudy conditions tonight. By 10 o'clock, 48 degrees, not too bad. We'll drop down into the mid-40s. There is a slight chance of rain all throughout the day tomorrow, but it's not going to be too much of a concern. So just to be safe, you might want to bring the umbrella, but we're going to be much better off than we were this afternoon as we saw lots of rain all throughout the day. So it won't be that big of a concern tomorrow. It'll mainly be off to our south and east as all that energy moves through tonight. The setup is going to be for more showers off to our south and east. So we'll see clouds decrease throughout the day and into Wednesday as we'll see high pressure build in and see those winds shift from the west down to the southwest to the south. So by Thursday, we're seeing much warmer conditions here in St. Louis. 60s on Wednesday, up to possibly the mid-70s on Thursday. So it's going to be very nice after we get through another cooler day tomorrow. So tonight, 44 for our low under mostly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, again, a slight chance of showers under mostly cloudy skies. Regardless, so 59 for our high. Those winds may be a little bit breezy out of the northwest, sustained between 10 and 20 miles an hour. On Wednesday, though, much better. Mostly sunny, 65 for our high. And on Thursday, even better, up to the mid-70s. Cool down a little bit, but still very nice on Friday, 66. They're still looking like a little disturbance that could move through in the afternoon on Friday into Friday night. So we'll keep an eye on that as we move closer to Friday. But the weekend, Saturday, 70s again with more sunshine. So baseball's back in St. Louis, and temperatures are reflecting that.
That's great. Yeah, there's a lot of chances to head down to Busch Stadium this week, so it'll be great to have some nice weather.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much, Sean. Coming up next, your entertainment and sporting news, including a look at the Cardinals' home opener down at Busch Stadium this afternoon. Stay with us.